Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here's what's happening. The latest on wide receiver Ricky Pearsall is encouraging, and the specific details of the ordeal are even more incredible. First, the good news: Pearsall was released from San Francisco General Hospital yesterday afternoon, a day after being shot through the chest following an autograph signing. The 49ers released a statement that thanked the San Francisco Police Department, emergency medical services, and doctors and staff at the hospital. Surgery was reportedly not needed. Pearsall's mom took to social media yesterday and said the bullet missed all of her son's vital organs and that he was in good spirits. More information has come out since the attack. As best we know, and most of these details come from the San Francisco Chronicle, a 17-year-old tried to rob Pearsall of his Rolex watch in Union Square after Ricky did an autograph signing. Pearsall grabbed the gun or got into some sort of physical confrontation with the attacker, and both he and the assailant were shot. Here are the details that are incredible now. Sergeant Joelle Harrell was in the area, heard the gunshots, and ran toward the sound. She reportedly reached Pearsall in about a minute. She began to get information about Pearsall's attacker and the description and which way he ran. While she's doing this now, she's also instructing another officer on the scene to put the news of the robbery on the radio and telling a third cop to call for an ambulance to help Pearsall. And then, by the way, there's the actual gunshot wound, actually two of them, right? The entry wound in the chest and the exit wound in the back. She's got to apply pressure to both to slow the bleeding, so she uses Ricky Pearsall's shirt on his chest and a baseball cap that she happened to be wearing on his back. Pearsall, meanwhile, of course, is justifiably scared and nervous and tense. She's trying to calm him down while all this is going on. He actually asks her if he's going to die. She reassures him that it's not his time. She tells him, focus on your breathing. And apparently he does, and he calms down a little bit. Meanwhile, the ambulance arrives. The officers then use the description that Pearsall provides to catch the attacker like 200 feet down the road because he didn't have any shoes on and he had a gunshot wound on his arm. Just an incredible story, incredible heroism from the police officer. Unbelievable on all sides. Now, John Lynch and multiple other members of the 49ers organization did visit Pearsall in the hospital before he left. Kyle Shanahan was hosting the annual party the 49ers have after the 53-man roster was out at his house. I know that there are pictures of him that emerged on social media, but we don't know if he visited Pearsall in the hospital at any time. We don't know if he had any communication with him. So let's reserve judgment until we know some of the facts in that case. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Labor Day. The San Francisco Chronicle has an excellent story on how exactly one survives a gunshot wound to the chest. And there's also an aspect to Pearsall's recovery that I haven't heard anybody else talk about, but it is significant. If you want to find out what it is, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch as we sort of get back to the business of football here with the season a week away. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler said on Friday on NFL Live that Trent Williams is upset with the 49ers and the threat of him missing games is real. Fowler said he's the fourth highest paid left tackle right now, despite being the best in the last few years. And he feels like the 49ers could have addressed this a lot earlier and sort of balked on it. Where have we heard that before? And one last thing, Fowler added, quote, he's going to make them wait even longer. Ugh. One thing you may have missed. If you have DirecTV, this is very important for you. The carriage dispute between Disney and DirecTV has reached terrible levels, frankly. The Disney channels are not on DirecTV anymore. That's ESPN, that's ABC. So that means no U.S. Open tennis and no LSU USC last night. Why do you care? Because a week from now, the 49ers are going to play on Monday Night Football on ESPN. So if you have DirecTV, you are not going to be able to watch that game. So you better make other arrangements. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get your audio pods. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Click the bell to get notified every single time we go live, which is every single weekday for you. Enjoy your Labor Day, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.